am an embarrassment to our organization. But once I was a diplomat. As if Templars could wage diplomacy other than by jackboot. I served my time on the councils of Vienna, Berlin, Venice. We pontificated with archaic words in dead languages. Beyond our little parliaments, the mysteries were trampled, one after another. We did nothing. The pride of the Templars has turned to rigor mortis. I cannot unsee it now, huh? Like an immaculate mouth with a front tooth missing. We claim to stand against the darkness, but no, we slump in our Renaissance chairs, picking listlessly at the velvet. Yeah, but I have said enough. I will douse my disappointment in another pint of what goes for beer around here. Dull, tepid, and cream-like. Not unlike the current state of interfactional diplomacy. But not what the Trappists had in mind, I'm sure. Luella, refill, please. I came back to London seeking inspiration, but found only disillusionment. Again. Behind the new Templars stand the old guard, as rigid and stale as always. There is little new about it. Even Herr Sonnack is a product of the past and of our eminent PR department and diligent market research. Then, I met Fräulein Vata here. Young, yes, brash, foolhardy, eager to get her skull bashed in by steel or claw. An idealist, as though there were still ideals to strive for. Obnoxious, annoying, but...
You know I'm sitting right here, yeah?
But she showed me there is hope still for our organization, for a future beyond our current predicament. In her, I see much of myself when I was a young man.
You have such a way with words, Konrad.
It was meant as a compliment, Fräulein Vata. For I was once an idealist like you. I believed in what we stood for, and I was not afraid to get my hands dirty so that others would not have to. Then it all became about politics, about pointing fingers and reopening old wounds. You are free from that. Free to make it all mean something again. I am not embarrassed to say that Fräulein Vata has given me hope again. Hope that even the Templars can change their ways to face the challenges of this coming age. Even if past experiences have taught me otherwise.
Oh, thanks, Konrad. That's actually very nice.
London is an aberration in polyfactional politics. A free port for all who pass through our geheime Welt, through this darkness beneath it all. Nothing like Berlin, where the Templars are ruthless in their dissection of the city. Of course, here in London, our organization has abandoned every vestige of secrecy, choosing instead to hide in the open. Who would expect a puppet master to be center stage? Well, everyone, it seems. There are walking tours that stop outside Temple Court every hour.
So, that just proves you've got nothing to be afraid of, nothing to hide.
No, my dear. It is no such thing. It is only bitter proof of a bloated, stinking ego.
Look, just because you've become old and bitter doesn't mean you have to take us all down with you. Everything is changing, mate. It's not the Templars anymore. It's the new Templars, independent of heritage, skin color, or gender.
Oh, the naivete of youth. It is heartbreaking. My heart is literally breaking apart. Listen, you can hear it.
Fuck off.
For my retort, allow me to paraphrase Aesop. We hang the petty thieves and appoint the great ones to public office. Power and influence within an organization such as ours has little to do with a person's worth, but rather it is a reflection of their willingness and aptitude to deceive. In some cases, even a political ploy.
You're saying Sonnack's a political puppet?
Sonnack is a capable politician, and he got where he is today by way of both skill and compromise. But he is also what the Templars needed. A new face, a fresh voice, enthusiasm, and sex appeal.
Yeah, it's got that. And Lanark?
Lanark is more complicated. I have found myself in deep waters before on this topic. It is why I drink here and not at the Temple Club, in the pleasant company of more pliable and vivacious women.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the Stuarts miss you too, Konrad. Enough with the Greeks. Here's a quote to live by. I am the Lizard King. I can do anything.
Yeah, as dead as the Greeks, isn't he?
Pessimist.
While my opinions may at times appear to be at odds with my affiliation, I will say this. The lesser evil is the greater good. I have had my run-ins with the Illuminati in both a diplomatic and in less of a diplomatic capacity, on numerous occasions. Brazen, unethical, and reckless are adjectives I would not hesitate to use. My experience with the dragon differs only in adjectives, not in actuality. They are more tempered, but they are also arrogant and dangerous. Diplomacy is a game of cat and mouse to them, and they are never satisfied until the cat and mouse both drown in their verdammter wave. Say what you wish about the Templars. We do not bear masks, at least not metaphorical ones. Like the First Roman Republic, the Council of Venice was a valiant idea, constructed on a foundation of altruism and idealism, supported by pillars of good intentions. Alas, as the Republic before it, the marble of its Senate has been tainted by ambition, corruption, and nepotism, its chambers rotting from the inside, leaving nothing but an antiquated institution of spectacular impotence. It is not that our agents are all corrupt or inept, no. For the most part, the diplomats apply themselves to the task with diligence, and they believe in what they do. Unfortunately, the very nature of the organization rewards the pursuit of self-seeking agendas, leaving those with truer intentions gagged and crippled by endless rolls of red tape. Should you attempt to spark any kind of critical debate, you can expect nothing in return but a scolding reprimand from the very people who sent you there, and an extended leave of absence. All the while some red-faced freshman straight out of the academy occupies your chair, chiming in with the chorus of yea or nay as handed down by the leaders of the committee. Call me bitter, but such are my experiences within those halls I once revered, and that for me held all the promise of the future. I suppose one could argue they still hold the promise of the future, just not the future I believed in.